Okay guys, so for number one to building relationships is first, you must identify what it is you are great at. For me, I am great at technology, I am great at connecting people and building a network, and I am great at helping people lead and live better lives. Those are the three things I personally identify myself with. So for step number one, take a minute here and come up with some of the ideas and what you feel you are great at. Once you identified some of the things you are great at, the next thing you must do is actually get out there and start networking with professionals and individuals. Two websites that I use to help me do this are meetup.com and LinkedIn. Meetup.com, you can find anything that really interests you, whether it's yoga, tabletop games, a pickup game of hockey, it doesn't matter. For LinkedIn, you're typically gonna find your more business-oriented meetups, whether that's accounting, marketing and advertising, and just business development in general. So for step number two, you really have to get out there and network. Step number three is critical, so here we go. Okay. Number three, I said this was a very important point, probably the most important one you will get out of this entire video, and that is you have to be patient. You have to play the waiting game. So, when you attend these events, whether they're large or small, you're probably not the only person trying to network with, say, a particular individual. You are going to meet a ton of people at these events, right? Whether you're there just to make a connection, to score some business, to connect to other people, whatever it is it may be. Keep in mind though, whoever you're meeting, chances are, and more likely than not, they are meeting a ton of people as well. So, when you follow up, be patient with it. Don't try to rush into things. This is how people drop the ball when building a relationship. They push too hard, too fast, too quickly. You gotta be patient when you're meeting people. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, let's rewind the tape here and go back to all the steps so far. For step number one, you've identified everything it is that you are great at and all your strengths. For step number two, you used social media platforms such as meetup.com and LinkedIn to find events that interest you, and you've attended these events. Step number three, as you met individuals and got contact information, you began to reach out to them after the event in a non-smothering type of way. So that leads me to step number four, which is as you're interacting and communicating with whoever it is you may have met at these events, you're starting to empower and encourage their ideas. At an event that I attended recently, I met an entrepreneur up and coming who was in the business of home automation. His first product that he was going to be bringing to the market was automated windows. One of the ideas that I gave him was, being in the city of Pittsburgh, you may encounter a lot of noise pollution. This also may be true in large cities such as Chicago, New York City, or Boston. And so, one of the ideas that I pitched to him was opening and closing the window based on noise level. I'm not a sound engineer by any means, and I don't know the technical work it may be involved to get that going, but I figured, if he's able to automate a window based on noise level, he may really score some business in those large, busy cities such as New York City. That is step number four. You have to empower someone to really bring their ideas and really open up dialogue and bring that really to the table. Okay, so for the fifth and final step, that is simply to listen. As someone is conversating with you, And in the middle of their speech, whatever it is they may be talking about, if in your mind you are thinking about what to say next, you are doing it all wrong. You need to take a step back, and you really need to focus in on what this individual is providing you with. Afterwards, take a second or two, gather your thoughts, and then provide them with a valuable and worthwhile response. Slow down the conversation and really appreciate the time you have with this individual. Their schedules could be extremely busy. They could be, gathering new business, building new contacts left and right. And so you really want to stand out of the crowd. And one of the ways you can do that is by not interjecting with, yeah, right, okay. That stuff is just going to get annoying. Take a moment, really listen. Don't interrupt, don't interject. Wait till they're done talking and then provide your valuable 2 cents. It's that simple. Okay guys, that's it for this video on building relationships. Hopefully you guys have a number of things to take away and you've learned a thing or two while watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me on any of the social media platforms listed below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a giant thumbs up. That's both on Facebook and on YouTube. And lastly, so far, your support and attention to all my creativity and these videos has been extremely valuable and greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. That's it, guys. Peace out, take care, and be nice to one another. Bye.